welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda Marie and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been filming probably for about 6 months now, maybe a little bit less, maybe 5 months. And I try to upload videos twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week if I can find the time to do it. I love to do it, so I try to find the time to do it. And that's it really about me. You can follow me on all of my other social media. I have Facebook, and my regular page is Amanda Walton /McGill. It's my maiden name and my married name, but I'm not married, I'm divorced. I kept it so that me and Ari would still have the same last name. Anyway, you can also follow me on Instagram, where my Instagram name is Amanda MCGMUE. And I'm super active on both of those. I'm very active on Facebook, and I'm also very active on Instagram. So today I was just... Usually when I come on here, I have some kind of inspiration. I've looked on the internet, I've found a look that I want to try and duplicate or something along those lines. I'm just kind of winging it today. My face is done, and I'm really just going to work on my eyes. I don't know if I'm going to do like a halo or maybe another cut crease, because those are my favorite, or what. I don't even know what my color scheme is going to be really. So I brought down 3 of my no-fail palettes, which are palettes that I use and no matter what I do, because the shadows are just fantastic. They come out great. So this is my Juvia's Place Zulu palette, which anyone who's watched my channel has probably seen a look or 2 or 3 from this on it. This is my newer Juvia's Place palette, which I think I've only done 1 look with, so I'm thinking I might dive into this one. This is the Masquerade palette, and her shadows are just, I mean, I'm barely digging in, barely digging in, and look at the pigment on them. They're insane. It's crazy. Like, I don't even know. Juvia, how do you do it? I don't even know. And then, last but not least, my nearest and dearest palette is my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This was my first, like, real makeup palette. This was, and she was what inspired me to do all of this. I watch every one of her videos. I follow everything that she does. I think that she is just incredible. She's going through a lot right now. For those of you who don't know, she's getting divorced, and she actually just uploaded a video yesterday that showed her whole new collection with Morphe. There's 4 different palettes coming out. They're absolutely gorgeous. If I can, I will try and link some of the pictures of them. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. They launch on June 26th, and you can bet your ass I'm going to be up at midnight, and I'm going to be on that Morphe website, because this palette sold out in, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. I cannot miss out on these palettes. I have to have them. I have to have them. So that's exciting. So I'm going to kind of play around with the 3 of these and see what I come up with. I'm really excited. Sometimes it's fun to just be creative. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of a guide to go by. That's why I like to look through Instagram, Pinterest, even Facebook for different looks and everything. But sometimes it's just nice to just kind of sit and play around and come up with my own. So that's what I'm going to do. So right now all I'm doing is applying some primer. I am using the e.l.f. primer on my lids, and I'm just going to give that a second to dry, because when I first started using it, everybody raved about it, and I first started using it, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get, like, what's so great about it, because it was kind of making my shadows slip and slide all over the place. But then I realized that I wasn't letting it really set. And my lips are so chapped. I should have put chapstick on before, because I can see how dry they are in the camera, and it's driving me out of my flipping mind. I might have a little bit of foundation on them too. So, oh, and then I got these. That's the first thing I dropped. Mirror, but it didn't break. No bad luck. I got these Pure Cosmetic eye toppers. I got this kit like a random Kohl's for, I think I paid $3.99 for it. $3.90. It was on clearance. And these things are beautiful. Have you guys ever seen these? I mean, they're gorgeous. I'm hoping to be able to incorporate them into my look somehow today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really do that, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I feel like my eyes are definitely ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro brush number 5. And I'm going to take, this is like my favorite transition shade right here. So I'm going to just take this and I'm going to put it all over my lid. And I'm just going to blend it out right into my crease. And there we go. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. And that's just so that the shadows that I do use, you know, the transition shade just kind of makes it easier to blend, gives them something to blend with. So that's what I'm going to use for that. And then I was thinking about doing like kind of like a brown goldish look. So let me open up these other two palettes here, because there are some crazy browns in this Masquerade palette, and there's also some like a crazy brown in this Zulu palette. Like this is like as chocolate as you can possibly get. But so this is my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush, and I do, when I'm doing my first color and I'm going to go in and kind of like make it spread a little bit more, I do like to use this brush. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with the lightest brown on this palette. The color is Burkina, and I'm going to apply that into my lid and also very above my lid. So I'm going to go up fairly high on to my brow, like up well below my brow, because I probably am going to wind up at some point cutting a crease, and as you can see, my eyes are hooded, so I have to create a new crease to cut. So that's why I'm going to do that. And you know what? I need tape. I'm not doing this without tape. I need tape. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with 2 pieces of tape. I know a lot of people consider this cheating. I get it, but it's just so much easier. It creates such less of a mess for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a cheater. Whatever works. Okay. So, and then I don't get so nervous when I go in, because I know that I'm going to have a nice, you know, like a nice cut when I'm done. You just pull the tape off, and sometimes you have to clean it up with a little bit of concealer, but it's usually not too bad. So I just want to make sure that these are blended. And Juvia's colors, they blend like a dream. I mean, it really is effortless. Like, if you've never used a Juvia's Place palette before, I cannot recommend it enough to you. I can't. Like, they're affordable. The shadows are insane. They're just great. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color now. This is Zulu. This color, it's kind of like a brownish burgundy, and I'm gonna use my BH Studio Pro 8, which is a little bit smaller than the original one that it's a lot smaller than the original one that I used. And I'm gonna focus like just more on just my crease here, and just a little bit above my crease. And then my favorite brush to go back in with and blend it more with is the it's the Morphe M433. And when I first got this brush, so like, where is it? I just touched it. So like, if you look at the bristles, like, they don't look very soft. They don't look very organized. You know, like, do you see what I mean? Like, this looks organized. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense. Anyway, so, but this blends. It just blends really good. It really does blend quite well. So And I'm just going to keep going in with that Zulu and packing it on just to see, just until I'm happy with the pigmentation of it. I'm not putting too much on my brush because, like I said, these colors are highly, highly pigmented, and I don't want to have too much pigment. So I'm going to go over and do the other eye. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go in with a little bit of this Ada. I have yet to even dip a brush into this color, and I just think it's so interesting. It's like a red, brown. It's really, really pretty. So I am going to dip my brush in that and see. And for me, I like, like windshield wiper movements. Also, circular motions as well. The Morphe brush I'll do a lot of circular with because that's where I'm trying to make it softer on the top. And okay. All right, so I'm going to take my Morphe. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take my Morphe yet. I'm going to take the BH blender brush again, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this dark brown right here, this Fulani, just to kind of give it a little bit more depth. I'm going to just try to do that right below the very top. I'm just going to add it in right here. And you can, like, even just that little bit that I added, creates more depth. It's really, these colors are crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that Morphe. There's nothing on here. It's just a clean brush, and I am just going to blend until I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm going to go in with this, a mix of this and this. This is Giza and this is Dahlia. So I'm going to take a flat brush for that. And this is my BH Cosmetics flat brush. And that's good for like shimmers. And I'm just going to go and I'm going to kind of pat it on. I'm not going to cut my crease with any concealer because I can kind of just see it right now without even doing that. This eye anyway. Okay. So I do want to do something a little bit darker on the side over here. So I'm going to take, this is a small crease brush. I like using it as a small blending brush. And I'm going to take one of the colors from the Jack and Hill palette that's a little bit, it's called Brick. It's a little bit darker of a red. And I'm actually just going to kind of start to blend it in right over here. Maybe I should use a little bit bigger of a brush. You know what? I am gonna. I just wasn't sure if I was gonna do a wing or not, so I'd like to have like a little bit of definition there in case I decide not to. You know what? I think I actually just kind of like it in the crease like that. Like I don't even think... I think I'm gonna take it off of the bottom somehow. Maybe just cover it with... Yeah, that works actually. Yeah, I just kind of like... I kind of just like it up here. Okay. I'm gonna clean this brush off. I'm gonna do just a little bit of a lighter shimmer in the corner. All right, so I have to like let that dry. But I am gonna do, I guess I am gonna do a wing. And I'm gonna do it with this little Aesthetica brush that I have here. I have this, it's Blacklist. It's from Pretty Vulgar. I got it in my Ipsy bag. So I'm gonna start over here in the corner. So I have a little bit of a mess to clean up there. See, but I'll do it. I'm gonna clean it in a minute. I'm just gonna go in and do this other wing. Okay, let's try taking this one off and go in and fix this. Okay. I'm not gonna, I just like in 35 seconds I just screwed up like a little bit. Nothing I can't fix. So I'm gonna go in with this little tiny brush and I'm just going to clean up the edges right here. Okay. And plus I'm gonna put lashes on. So that's gonna help, you know, take away from, it's gonna help, you know, it pull the whole look together. Okay, so a little boo-boo there, but not too bad. I'm gonna pop on some lashes and then we'll do underneath. So for lashes, I have these, I don't know if you can see them, the Ardell Studio Effects. So I went and put some lashes on, and now all I'm gonna do is lipstick. And I think I'm gonna just do a very neutral brown color. I think this is ColourPop Ink Blot, and it's a lippy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. It actually matches pretty good. Okay, so that's it. That's what I came up with today. All right, I'm going to actually go undo all of this because I have to go to work. But thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all as soon as I possibly can. I love you guys. Bye.